Xiaomi Redmi Note 10 Pro. The best budget phone 2022. Stunning 120Hz AMOLED display. The mid-range continues to be a hotbed of smartphone innovation and fierce competition. It's not unusual to find a 120Hz refresh rate, AMOLED display, 5G, or even a 108MP on some, but combining multiple is rare. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 10 Pro has 3 of those 4 at under £250. As with many Redmi handsets, the Note 10 Pro is extremely impressive when you look at what you're getting for not much money at all. It's at the lower end of the mid-range, undercutting Google and ONEPLUS. Design and build. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 10 Pro is much like many other phones these days when it comes to design, and for Pro model, this is quite plain looking. At least, in the Onyx gray color I tested, anyway. However, you can get it in more exciting Glacier blue, gradient bronze colorways. Screen. As I mentioned earlier, this is a big phone. Most Pro devices are, and with a 6.67 inches display, the Redmi Note 10 Pro fits the bill. Like the Poco X3 NFC, the key specs include a 120Hz refresh rate, Full HD Plus resolution, 1080 by 2400, and HDR10 support. It is, however, AMOLED rather than LCD IPS, so you get better viewing angles, punchier colors, and better contrast. It is also very bright, with a Spider X measuring it at 455 nits. Specs and performance. Despite the Pro branding, this is no rival to phones such as the Oppo Find X3. With a Qualcomm Snapdragon 732G, it's more in the realms of another X3 device, the Poco X3, which also has the 732G. This is one of Qualcomm's most recent mid-range chips, offering decent performance but without the inclusion of 5G to keep costs down. Other than 5G, it's quite like the 765G found in various phones, featuring 8 cores up to 2.3 GHz, 6 lower power and 2 higher, and an Adreno 418 GPU. Cameras. That's right, the Note 10 Pro has a whopping 108MP camera for its main sensor. This is backed up by an 8MP ultrawide, 5MP telemacro, and 2MP depth sensor. Considering the last one is a sensor, it's really a triple setup, but an impressive one nonetheless. Battery and charging. Big phones with mid-range components make for a perfect combination to result in long battery life, and that's exactly what the Redmi Note 10 Pro offers. Its size means that there's a huge 5020 mAh nestled inside, and even with the screen set to 120Hz, I've found the phone just keeps going. After 48 hours of use over a weekend when I use my phone the most, and I had 45% juice left. Software. Software is often the area where Chinese phones fall down, and that's somewhat the case with the Redmi Note 10 Pro, although it's not as bad as I feared based on previous phones. The phone runs MIUI 12, which is based on Android 11, so you're getting the latest OS, which is a good start. Price and availability. We don't have UK pricing for the full Redmi Note 10 series just, but can inform you that this Pro model starts at just £249 or $279. The regular Note 10 isn't getting an official UK launch, but the 10S and 10 5G models are the other two, cheaper, options.